NASCAR 25 is the biggest NASCAR video game of the decade, and today we're going to be diving into the physics. This is a NASCAR 25 physics breakdown. The NASCAR 25 physics are based on the iRacing physics engine, but it's going to be adapted for console accessibility. So it's going to be a balance between realism and fun. That is what we're looking at on the basic level of the physics. So think a middle zone between NASCAR Heat 5 and iRacing if you've played both, which pretty much puts you somewhere around like NASCAR the game back in the day, except a little more refined. There's going to be an enhanced tire model and aerodynamics model, which basically means you're going to have an authentic feeling tire wear and heating of the tires affecting handling, and you're going to have an authentic feel for the draft and dirty air with the aerodynamics model. There is also, not to worry, going to be unique handling for the ARCA series, unique handling for the Craftsman Truck series, unique handling for the Xfinity series, and unique handling for the Cup series. It's all tuned physics and setups for all the 30 tracks. Nothing's going to feel the same as another car. That was one thing that was common in the Heat games, was basically the Cup, Xfinity, and trucks all felt within like 5% of each other, when in reality, if you were to hop in iRacing, they don't race too similar. Obviously, they have their similarities, but not to the point where it's like nothing to change between them. One thing everyone's heard about, which does play into the physics, if you don't think it does, all the tracks are laser scanned. So that captures bumps, grip levels, like something as an example of Daytona before they repaved it and after they repaved it. It's more of an iRacing thing, but you can race on both versions of the tracks. They race very differently. So having the tracks laser scanned here is going to give a really authentic feel for how the cars feel on the track. And the authentic physics model based on iRacing is going to really complement that. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, here's some driver feedback we've gotten so far. Sammy Smith has said it's the most realistic Xbox NASCAR game. It had very authentic handling and track design. Ty Majeski, physics went above and beyond, realistic tire grip, drafting. Christopher Bell had said he was blown away by the grip and track realism, so we're getting a lot on the grip, which means the tire model is really good. Noah Gragson said the physics set a new standard with impressive handling. That might play a little bit into the aerodynamics. Rajah Karuth, he said next level dynamics and the audio enhances realism. I have heard a little bit of audio from the game, and it does sound pretty damn good, so I will give that some credit. The other thing with the physics this does play in again is a realistic damage model, and the crashes will impact performance accurately. Now, I do not know how realistic the damage model is physically, meaning on the car, the modeling, but I do know in the game on a level, it is very realistic. So you're going to have a really authentic feel in the car, at least. Maybe visually it won't show, of the damage you have given your car. If you smack the bumper up too much, you will feel the aerodynamic degradation of the car, which is a really good thing to have. It is an iRacing, so it's good to see them bringing that over to NASCAR 25. You're going to have strategic tire and fuel choices, which I don't know if they will exactly play into the physics on one end, but we'll see how they go. Obviously, if you grab one set of tires on right or left side, which you are supposedly able to choose between right and left side tires or all four, which is cool. A lot of games lately have been doing just right side or left side tires. You don't get both options. So that is a cool thing that they are adding. Where I brought up the physics thing with that was the fuel. Like in iRacing, you might take a little less fuel to get a little more speed. I have no idea if they're simulating it to that level in this game, but that would be cool. So hopefully they are. The AI will adapt to the track conditions and player actions, which enhances the handling in the game and your experience with the AI. You actually could see that in one of the videos they had posted in where a driver was racing on the TV, so it's not a high quality clip. I didn't put it into this video, but you can actually see where it does. You can see the AI cars running high, running low, which shows the physics model and the AI model can work to create multiple grooves on the track where they won't just run on a rail, which means just run the same line. That was a very common thing like NASCAR 15. So that is really good stuff. You will have fully customizable car setups. I know that was something people were worried about, that wasn't going to be in. Obviously, with authentic physics, you're going to want to be able to tweak the car. That is a thing in the game. Well, I'm not too sure about the pit road adjustments now. I do know that there is a full ability to customize your setup of your car in the garage. So you can tweak your car to what you need. One little thing I wanted to break into, because it does impact physics, is the frame rate concerns. Fans want 60 plus FPS. There is no confirmation. I can guarantee the game's running at least 30. It does seem in some of the videos that it might be hitting 60 because there was a weird frame rate thing when you broke into the video file because they upload them at 30 FPS. where it did seem like it may be running at 60, but we don't know yet. The Unreal Engine suggests smooth performances, so we should have it. The physics are, again, tuned for accessibility and a handling approach that anyone can come up to, basically meaning assists. So if you turn on the assist, it might be easy. If you turn them all off, it sounds like it's going to be really realistic in accordance to our driver feedback. iRacing has had a 20-year NASCAR collaboration, and Monster Games used to help develop the NASCAR Heat Series, and they have experience with the NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, and it's going to ensure an authentic experience in the game, especially with physics. Tracks like the Chicago street course should have a really cool feel. Well, I don't know if they laser scan that track because it's a temporary one. I do know all the major ones are scanned. And you're going to be expecting realistic physics in the NASCAR 25 game from ARCA to Cup. You're going to have an authentic experience. That's all we have so far, though, because I have not played the game myself. If I ever get an opportunity to before it comes out, which won't happen, I will give you guys that update. But the day the game comes out, I'll do a full breakdown on everything. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time.